Today we are going to be talking about locomotor skills. So locomotor skills are just the way that you move. So there are 8 locomotor skills: walking, running, hopping, skipping, jumping, side sliding, galloping, and leaping. So hopefully by the end of today, you will be able to do some, if not all, of those locomotor skills. However, first we need to review home base. So today, home base is right in front of your computer. So when I say go home, you're going to come right back to your computer. Second, remember our personal space. So spread out wide, reach out in front, reach behind, reach up high. Make sure that you are not going to touch anything. Now remember, when you're traveling or moving, your personal space goes with you. So if there's a chair in front of me, I have to make sure that I watch out for the chair so I don't run into the chair, because my personal space moves when I move. So I need to make sure that I'm not near anything or anyone. All right, so when the music starts, you will walk all over. So if you have a big room, you're going to carefully walk. Now walking, it's not a race walk, it's just normal walking. So when we walk, our head is up, our eyes are forward, our feet are pointing straight ahead, and my arms just swing naturally by my side. So my eyes stay up so I can see where I'm going. My toes are pointing straight, and I just walk normally. My arms swing. They just naturally swing. You don't even have to think about it. All right, so I'm going to start the music. When you hear the music stop, so if you're all the way over on the other side of the room and you hear the music stop, you need to come back to home base. So we're going to walk around. When the music stops, you're going to be right back here. Hustle back. I was all the way on the other side of the room. So I want you to try that again, and I want you to think about keeping your eyes forward, keeping your toes forward. I don't want you to walk like this, looking down at your feet. Just keep your eyes forward and concentrate on a nice, slow walk. All right, head back to your home base. All right, when you are running, same thing. Your eyes are going to be pointing forward. And instead of your arms swinging like this, they're going to come a little higher. So we're not going to run super fast in the house. That's not what we're going to do. We're going to run nice and slow. And if you don't have any place to run, you can just run in place like this. That's totally fine. So when you're running, your eyes are forward and your arms move back and forth like this. So see how my arms are shaped like this, kind of like a letter L? That's how you want your arms to be shaped. Remember, if you can't run all over, you're going to run right in front of your computer. Your eyes forward. Come back to home base, come back. All right, our next one is jumping. So when you jump, you start on 2 feet and you land on 2 feet. So I'll show you what that looks like. If you're like this, you're on 2 feet, bend your knees a little. You're going to use your arms like this, and you're going to jump, and see how I landed on 2 feet? So I didn't go like this, okay? I started on 2 feet, and I landed on 2 feet. I don't have to take a big jump. It doesn't have to be big. So I can do little jumps in place, or I can do little jumps moving around my space. Your choice, just make sure you watch out for your personal space. Now we are going to hop. So hopping is with 1 foot. So you can start with whichever foot you want. If you're having a hard time, like you're going to fall over, you can use a chair for balance. But I want you to try it without, okay? So you can either hop in place or you can hop around your space. It's up to you. So when you hop, you're like this, and your foot is behind you, and this leg is close to this leg. It's not out here like this. You're not hopping like that. Your leg is close, your foot's behind, and you're hopping. Now we're going to switch feet. Switch feet. If you have to, you can hold onto the chair. Use it for balance. I don't want you to lean over like this though, okay? Just barely hold on to it. All right. Come back to home base. All right. The next one that we are going to do is a little more difficult. It's galloping. So when you gallop, 1 foot faces straight ahead and the other one turns, and your body turns to face this way. So you have a lead foot. So you do this, ready? Stand like this, look at your feet. They're gonna make a letter T. Step together, step together, step together, step together, step together, okay? When you get that, you can go slow if you want to. When you get that down, if you can go fast, go fast. It's entirely up to you. So when the music starts, you're going to gallop around your space. I just need you to be safe. So make sure that you're keeping your personal space. You're not running into anything or anyone. And when the music stops, boop, right back here, home base. All right, come back to home base. All right, that time we started with this foot forward. I'm sorry, this foot pointing this way and this foot forward. Now I want you to switch. So this foot's pointing this way and this foot's pointing forward. So this is your lead foot. So remember, it's like this. Step together, step together, step together. So my feet always make a letter T like this. Step together, step together. So you can go that slow, or you can gallop faster if you're able to. Just be careful not to run into anything. To home base. Now, kind of like galloping, and people really get these confused. is sliding. So your feet are like this, your knees are bent, both your feet are pointing together. So it's different from galloping because when you gallop, your feet are in a T. Right now my feet are pointing straight ahead. So step together, step together, step together, step together. If you can do it faster, go ahead and do it faster. You need to make sure that you're watching out for things that might be in your way. So if you have to go step together this slow, that's totally fine. You can do this. It's up to you. To home base. All right. The next one is leaping. So leaping is kind of like hopping and jumping together. So I want you to pretend like there's a giant mud puddle in front of you. Okay? Giant mud puddle. And all I want you to do is pick up your foot and step over the mud puddle. All right, good. Walk around, back. Pick up your foot and step over the giant mud puddle. So a leap. You take off from one foot and you land on one foot. So you go step, step. Okay, try it with me. We're gonna start off slow. Lift this up. Step, step. Remember, it has to be a big step. I didn't do a very big step that time. Nice big step over the mud puddle. Step, step. Good, let's try it again. Step, step. All right, now we're going to pretend like there is something in the middle of the mud puddle that's like maybe like this high. So we're gonna step way up, step, step. So we kind of are in the air. That's what a leap is. So both your feet are off the ground at the same time. Step, step. So it's just a giant step. So if you can't get in the air yet, that's totally fine. Just work on step, step, okay? Oops, I walked through the mud puddle. All right, up and over, all right? Step, step. Let's try it again. Step, step. So a lot of people want to do this. They want to go take off from one foot, and then they want to land on one foot because they don't trust themselves. But here's what you can do. Just watch me for a second. If I take off on one foot and I land on one foot and I think I'm gonna fall over, watch what I do. Step, oh, and then I just put my other foot down right away. So don't land on 2 feet, land on 1 foot, and then put your other foot down. Let's try it again. This one's a little bit harder. Step, step. All right, so you are going to leap around the room, or you can just leap right here like we were just doing. That's up to you. Or you can do step, step. Totally up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Some of you are probably fabulous leapers, and some of you probably haven't leapt yet at all. So you are going to practice it. So you are going to leap around the room when the music starts. All right, come back to home base. Now, everybody has a favorite foot. Everybody has a favorite hand. So I picked my favorite foot. Now I'm going to try my not favorite foot. So your favorite side is usually called your dominant side. So that means the one that you're most likely to use. The side that you don't use very much is your non-dominant side. So it is super important, especially when you're in TKK 1 and 2, to strengthen both sides, because you want both sides of your body to have an equal amount of strength and practice, really. If I only practice with my right foot forward, then I'm only going to be good with my right foot forward. So we need to practice both of them. All right. So we're going to pick this foot up, step, step, go around. Remember, it's a nice big step. Step, step. Good job. All right, now, if you feel like you can step up and over, try it. Up and over. Go around. Up and over. All right, awesome. So when the music starts, you can leap around the room all you want to, or some of you might need to be in the spot where you need to go step, step, and go around, step, step. And if you're really having a hard time with it, you can take something and you can put it on the ground and you can pretend like you have to go over it. So you're gonna go over with, remember, your non-dominant foot. All right, here we go. All right, and I saved the hardest one for last. For some of you, it is not hard at all. For some of you, you might need to practice this a lot, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to hop on one foot and we're gonna leave our leg in the air. Hop, so I lift it up in front of me. So it's not like regular hopping where my foot's behind me. Hop, step. Okay, let's try that again, ready? We're gonna do hop, and then step with the leg that's in the air. Hop, step. Okay, let's try it again. Hop, step. Now, I'm like this. I already hopped on this foot, so now I'm gonna hop on this foot, and I'm gonna bring this knee up. Hop, step. So some of you might be able to skip, and you don't have to say hop, step, and you don't have to think about it. It's not a big deal. And that's awesome, good for you. Some people might need to say hop, step, hop, step. So you just switch back and forth between which knee comes up and which foot you're hopping on. So hop, step, hop, step. It's kind of like walking with a hop in between, because I'm switching legs. I'm not always on the same leg hopping, okay? So pick your leg up, hop, step, hop, step. So when the music starts, if you can skip, you go crazy. Well, don't go crazy. Remember, you got to remember your personal space. I didn't mean that. I meant you go ahead and go skip. I'm going to stay here with the people who might need a little more help. Ready? Hop, step. Hop, step. Hop, step. All right, I'm going to start over here so you can see it. Hop, step. Hop, step. And it's not a big hop. It's not a big hop at all. Hop, step. So when I hop, my other knee comes up. Hop, step. Hop, step. Ready? Get ready. You're going to lift this leg up and you're going to hop. I'm sorry. You're going to step and then you're going to hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. Okay, let's try it again. We're going to take a step and then bring this leg up, hop. Step, bring this leg up, hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. All right, now I'm going to show you what it looks like from behind. You're not going to be able to hear me talk, so you're just going to have to watch. Step, hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. All right, so we're going to try it. Step, hop. Step, hop. Step, this leg's up, hop. Step, this leg's up, hop. Then we're going to try it super, super slow. If you got it, you can go try it. Super slow. Step, ready, hop. Step, hop. Step, hop. So the leg that's in the back is the one that comes up like this, and then you hop. So step, this leg's in the back, bring it forward, hop, put it down. Now this leg's in the back. Hop, put it down. Now this leg's in the back. Hop, put it down. Okay? All right, we're going to try one more time. Ready? Step. This leg's in the back. Hop. Step. This leg's in the back. Hop. This leg's in the back. Step. Hop. Step. Hop. So you go as slow as you need to. So if you need to go step, hop, then that's what you need to do. Step, hop, step, hop. And then once you get good, you can start to do it faster. You just need to practice. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. All right, all you skippers, come back home. Please continue to practice the locomotor skills. Walking, running, jumping, hopping, galloping, skipping, and side sliding, and leaping.